Well, folks, welcome to the latest Denny Artache Show podcast. I am so excited to have some very special friends fresh off of their finals showing at the International Blues Competition. Miss Dottie Kelly and Mr. Darrel Rains. Golf clap, everybody. Yes, indeed.
Hello.
So, wow, what an experience. Now, Darrel, he's done this. This is like his third time in the finals. So you had a ringer, but Dottie, this was your first time out there.
That's my first time, yes.
And, you guys, you killed it. I caught both of your shows prior to that. And, but man, what was it like looking at people from the Orpheum Theater like you did?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, on a big stage like that and performing with all the people, out there in the audience, it was nice. It's made me just do what I'm blessed to do.
What about you, Darrel? How did you?
I don't know. I couldn't see nobody. All the bright lights, you can't see
Really?
in front of you. That's why you wonder why artists wear shades on
It's
stage.
because you can't see.
That's one of the main.
Well, you know what's so funny? It's like you two are kind of the opposite. You're like cool as a cucumber, and Dottie gets all nervous before she starts.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, girl, you got this. What's the matter? And then you come out and you kill it, right?
Yes.
Like it's almost like, all right, the nervousness is out of the way.
Yeah.
And folks, if you don't know, they have this typically every year in Memphis, Tennessee, and you get literally people from around 18 countries that compete, and they were in the single duo category.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, you have the Rock the House band going as well. So,
Right.
But Dottie, you had enough competing, right? You don't like to be judged on music and what you do.
Yeah, because I love what I do. Watching a cue card come up with 2 minutes and 1 minute, I really, I don't want to be disqualified. So, but I mean, competition is not my thing. I just want to share what God gave me, this talent. I don't like that time clock thing,
Yeah, and you never know what the judges are looking for. I mean, look, we didn't make it deep, and they told us we killed it, and everyone loved what we did.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things, and it's funny because the two bands that we lost to made it to the finals, and one of them won it.
Yeah.
And I thought that one band, Cross, was just, whoo! They brought it. I felt bad that Betty had to compete against them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they brought it on.
They was a good
And
band.
They had a lot of practice. They were like there 3 years in a row.
oh, were they really?
Yeah, so they had a lot of. So you shouldn't feel.
Sheesh, I know.
You shouldn't feel too bad. They had a lot of practice to get that second place.
Well, you and Dottie have been performing for how long?
Over 20 years now.
Over 20. You're like a married couple.
Oh, they tell us that all the time. I feel like I am.
Do you fight like a married couple?
Yes, all the
Yes, we
time.
do.
But that's what since I have the mic to say this, I always tell Darrel, I know sometimes I'm hard on him, but I have learned so many things from this young man over there. I really have. He really tells me how good I am all the time, but he also tells me I'm still growing, which I am. And he teaches me a lot about music that I really did not know. So I want to tell him from my mouth to his ears, thank you for everything.
Like
really
I said,
appreciate
he's a
that.
cool cat. I mean,
Well, we had to come to the podcast for you to
Yes.
we can hear that.
Yes.
it's official, folks. Dottie is giving Darrel credit here.
Hello.
Okay, what are you going to give her credit for?
Just thanks for being a great friend and a super boss and
Oh, wow.
A boss.
good
Wow.
things coming.
Yeah, good things. Thank you, Darrel.
Did you ask your boss for a raise or?
All the
Already?
time. She knows she pays me weekly,
Not weekly.
very weekly.
The thing about this guy, he doesn't look like he's working hard.
No,
but
he does. He does.
Like that finals took its toll on you, man.
Oh man,
You
seen
didn't
it.
eat. You were dehydrated. Me and Dottie like, oh crap, what's going on here?
Yes.
But it's a lot of stress to compete like that.
And on the record and off the record, you man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
No, I love
thanks
you
for-
both.
You was
Yeah.
there,
You was
man.
there. Thank God you was there.
that was scary. I tell you.
I know.
And, that's why I posted too. The police officers in Memphis. Look at the hard job that they have. Crime is so high. They got the ambulance immediately.
Fast.
Darrel was dehydrated from all the excitement that he had, and he scared the living daylights out of me and Dottie.
Oh, yes, he did.
But he turned out great. And you did not want to go to the hospital.
No,
You're
I
like,
did
hey,
not.
I'm good.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? Why don't you get checked out, man? So you're fresh.
Better to know it.
It's better to know, right? We're not young anymore. You
That's
know?
right. That's
I
right.
think he's younger than me, though, right? How
Oh,
old are you,
yes, he
Darrel?
is.
56.
Yeah, he's still, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to even go there with you. So.
So you've got to have, your phone must be ringing off the hook. Dottie, you had this great in the finals. And people are probably giving you more advice than you need right now.
Absolutely.
What clothes to wear, what you should eat, and who you should call. But, you know, I think you should enjoy it. You know, you two have a lot of great momentum going. And who knows? I mean, you have a new CD out, right?
Yes, Dancing Shoes. Yeah, that Darrel and I did, yes. It's a
I
great
mean,
CD.
I would enjoy this because this should lead to, you know, many, even though you two have been paying your dues for many years.
Yeah, we're busy. I have to say we're busy and we want more jobs. So,
Yeah.
you know,
And
send
more
them.
money.
And more money, yes.
So if people want to hire you, yeah, money, yeah, you know that thing that everyone needs. Whoever says money doesn't make you happy doesn't have any, okay? You need it to pay your bills. It
And
doesn't
enjoy life.
define you, but you need money to pay your bills.
And
to
enjoy life.
And enjoy life.
Yes.
So if they do want to hire you, what's the best number that they can call?
They can go to my website, dottiekelly.com, and my
Okay.
phone number is 561-252-0567.
One more time for people, they didn't get it.
Area code is 561. Phone number is 252-0567.
Do you have a website?
dottiekelly.com.
Okay. Now, this podcast is on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora. I'm blessed to have listeners around the world. So if you'd like to hire Dottie and Darrel and fly them out to Europe, I think they'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, we both got our passport.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, you have the duo, but then you have the band, the
Yes.
Rock the House band, that's going very well.
Yes.
And you know, it's hard because people don't realize the life of a musician. You know, you have to bring the equipment, you have to set it up. You've got to play for 3 or 4 hours. Then you've got to break down.
Yeah.
That's where the work begins.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Playing is nothing.
Yeah.
Right. But you also, folks, so please, typically we have to pay for our own drinks, our own food, and we get a 1099. So at the end of the day, it's really a passion. I mean, this is what you want to do.
That's what I love.
Right?
I love
Same
it.
with you, Darrel, right? I mean,
Yes.
there's no... And Dottie, you're such a dynamic performer. You get into it. I want you and Darrel to do a song for the listeners.
Okay.
Can you do that sitting down? That's going to be really hard.
I can do it.
You could? Okay.
I can be considerate.
In a while, we're going to do that. But first, let's talk about Darrel with you, because you're a great blues and guitar player, period. How long have you been playing the guitar?
Ooh. I stopped counting, actually. But I always had a guitar around.
Yeah.
You know, even crawling on the floor. I had my uncles was musicians, and this band they call themselves the Ocean Liners. Used to rehearse in the living room of the house. I had to be crawling around. But later on, it became the KC and the Sunshine
Oh,
Band.
wow.
Ah,
So it was the Ocean Liners. And
out of Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
And they was young boys back then, and my uncle was the bass player in the band. So that's my first experience with the guitar, getting a whooping for touching the guitar that I wasn't supposed to touch. You know, so.
Oh, wait, I think my producer wants to come in. What's up, Brian?
Just a second.
Did it go off?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry, this one's still going.
Okay. Well,
I just want to make sure. That
you know, folks, in life, it's not about being OCD or perfect. It's about capturing. But you did catch it on the one camera.
I did.
All right.
And
So back then, we're
Yeah.
still recording. You were self-taught like me, right?
At the beginning, yes.
Did you
and
take
that's
lessons?
another story too. my uncle used to take lessons first,
Okay.
and he brought this book home. So I skimmed through the book, and I had the book for years. I was still in high school. And years later, after I graduated, I did go to the junior college for music.
Okay.
Okay.
And the author of that book became my instructor.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
that.
So that's kind of how it was. His name was Vincent Breathice, and he come down, and yeah, that was like, I knew him before I knew him.
Okay.
We'd go to the bookstore and buy this book, and I looked at the book. I had the book. All the pages were torn out for years.
So you just totally took that book and wore it out, and you learned everything you could.
Yeah, but
Okay. How about you, Dottie? What got
Yeah.
you singing? You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, I started I think at the age of 17. So I'm not going to tell you how many years that is, but 17 when I started in the Baptist church. I was in an all-female group. So I started doing that, and then as I got older and started hanging with Betty Paget, just hanging out, following her, she asked me to get on stage one night down in the Keys. I think we was at Margaritaville, Darrel. I think that's where we was at, Margaritaville.
Yeah.
And I got on stage with her and Joey, but I was just so shy. I was so shy. And she said, because she knew, she kept hearing me sing, but she didn't know that I wanted to be a singer, and I did not want to be a singer. So I background with
Yeah.
her for so many years, and then I started doing duo with other little guy by the name of Bubba Mack, and then I started hanging with Darrel and George, and they told me to get out there and do my own thing, and that's what I decided to do.
Nobody would ever guess you're shy with the way you perform.
That's
or
when I
the
was younger.
fact you still get nervous though.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I think it's part of what makes you so dynamic. You're like, oh Lord, let me be the best of that, because you're a woman of faith.
Yes.
I'm a man of faith. I know Darrel is as well. Because
Definitely.
without God, this crazy world. I mean, look at what happened in Buffalo a couple of days
Yeah,
ago.
that's what we were just talking about.
I mean, I'm so tired of seeing racist lunacy. You know what I always wonder? The guy killed 10 people. Why didn't the cops just shoot him? Why did they allow him to escape? I'm sorry. You may think that's radical, folks, but if you kill 10 people, you should probably take a bullet and join them. And I don't want to spend too much time on that, but we believe in God. We have faith because this world is crazy, and you're blessed to do what you love to do.
I love singing.
You love to do it.
I love performing.
I know when we first met
Oh, God.
was at the Biscuit, and some people you meet in life immediately, there's just like a bonding, and you were with Joey Gilmore.
Right.
And in fact, Darrel here, you won twice with Joey Gilmore at the IBC, which was, the story is crazy. So you win one year, and then someone said that Joey was part of a contract. They
Right.
disqualify him.
Exactly.
You come back the next year, and you win it again.
Wow.
I don't know what the odds of that are.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, the perks, you win.
Yeah.
I ain't saying gifts. What it is, the guitar, what you win.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you get a phone call. You have to return the guitar. Like, what? They present the guitar to me. Now I have to return the guitar.
I'd have been like, dude, I'm sorry, but it's all scratched up. My nephew broke it. You know how it is, Poppy, right? So you literally had to give him back the guitar.
Yeah, I had to give everything back.
Did you give
Drums
it back
have
in
to
there?
get a bass back. The
Oh,
drums
my
have
God.
to go back. The PA system. And the winning, the prize money have to go back. So it's like,
No, it's so funny. Why didn't Joey keep that band? You guys won it 2 years in a row. We don't have to get into political discussions here, but it's hard to keep a band. I'm looking for, right now I want to do a CD project, and me and Mike and Cone are going to work. Jermaine was awesome, but of course he's with Memphis Lightning. And folks, there were a lot of great friends competing. Betty Paget Band, they did awesome.
Yeah, everybody did.
Everybody.
Everybody
Joel
did.
Da Silva was
Everybody
awesome.
did an awesome
We
job.
had a great class.
All of them
but-
made it to the semifinals, so that lets you know they all did a great job.
Yeah, except yours truly. It's like 2 years ago, I did go to semifinals, and I lost to the band that took it all. But I guess I should feel okay if the two bands that we got bumped out of made it to the finals.
Yeah, that's right.
But the thing is, everyone did a great job. You never know what the judges are looking for, and that's just the way it is.
Would you go again?
I don't know. You know, you and I were talking about that. It's kind of hard to put so much out there and to be judged. For me, the IBC was always, for lack of other ways, networking and marketing with
Yes,
people.
that's what I think.
Because I'm grateful more people know me now than they did 2 years ago.
Right. The
So
same
that
thing.
part of me says yes. The other part of just, I don't know, because 2 years ago, when I lost, I was angry, like a few other people that we know.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned that doesn't serve me well.
No, it doesn't.
And it didn't serve me well in that incident in January, which I apologized. I don't think people will still forgive me from it, but that's just the way it
It's
is.
okay, as long as you apologize.
I felt remorseful over it, and life is short. I'm not a filtered man. You know where you stand with me.
Right.
I'm not going to say it behind your back and anything. And then sometimes we're humans. We're
Yeah.
flawed.
Absolutely.
That's why through the grace of God, we can keep going.
I like that kind of man. You know, somebody that's up front. You know,
But it's tough because at the end of the day, there's people who go, that guy. But you two, everybody loves you, and you're so blessed. You work hard. I really hope that this really gets you to some national touring,
I
and
hope so.
it's just we mentioned somebody. It's an agent, and he has a lot of doors open for you. And I think part of what makes you two really gifted, you've been through some rough times in life.
Yeah.
No one gave you anything.
No. I'm very grateful.
Dottie, you had a marriage that didn't exactly wind up jovial, you said to
I'm
me.
glad it's over with. So that's why we're moving on with this conversation.
Yeah, you did well. No, but you learned from it through the grace of God. It made you a better person than you are today, just like Darrel.
I'm married to my music now.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. You still live in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you better watch where you park over there.
It's all right. I won't trade it for the world.
No, he
though.
love Miami.
It's
You
rough,
do love it
but
down there, huh?
It's nice. Everywhere you go, you got your little piece of Miami in that city. So
Yeah.
the good and the bad everywhere.
It's true.
A lot of people don't realize also, in South Florida alone, the caliber of musicians is unbelievable. I don't know any other part of the country that's loaded with this much talent like this. I mean, if you look at Miami, Broward, Palm Beach, I did Treasure Coast,
Yes.
which you put the Treasure Coast Blues Society on a map as finalists. That's
Yes,
awesome.
yes,
They were
yes.
gracious enough to send us there. And
And they're good.
so, Dottie, you don't know if you'll do it again, right?
I don't know. You know what? I have to say that going to the IBC, also I end up being with another group of Women's in Blues. So I'm part of that now. So
Okay.
if I do go back, I will be going back with the Women's in Blues because I have now got my necklace. I have been certified to be part of that. And they gave me a nice interview. So that is also something that I'm looking forward.
Now,
To be
part of
honest.
that was yourself, Kat Riggins.
It was it's quite a few. Michelle Seaman is the part. Is the
Okay.
one that she's the main person. Keisha Bratt and some other ladies are part of that. Betty Paget was one of them too. Skylar. It's a lot of people. Lady J or Lady H. So I met quite a few women in blues.
Well, it's almost like you don't have to go because you made the finals. I mean,
right.
that's all I ever wanted, to go deeply so that I could establish myself. And
Yeah.
who knows? Like I said, the next it's a year away. A lot can happen, and
But something Kat Riggins told me that when we left, finished doing our show, she said, regardless you did not win, but you have 100,000 other people that have heard you. So those are people that did not know you before. So that's how I look at it. More exposure.
Right, that was my takeaway. Even though I didn't go as far this time, I met so many more people. I really enjoyed it more, and I think that really is the deal. Not winning or losing, because everyone's a winner that goes there. You have to win locally.
That's right. That's
And
right.
and the work is just starting for you too. So maybe in a year I can interview and you'll all be, who knows how far that this will go, huh?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. You never know.
You got a good boss here.
Yes, I know.
I've been kind of tough on him a little bit.
Have
I
you
know.
really? Ever since Memphis?
Oh, I've been tough on him before Memphis.
See,
But-
we got cameras on now.
But he know I do it out of love. He know that.
It's true.
He know
It's
I love
obvious.
him. He know I
You
love
too.
him a lot. He's like
I-
my friend. I never, I can talk to him, and sometimes I don't agree with everything he says, but in Scribe, I take it and I use it.
I
really
think
do.
people can sense when you two perform together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have that. And I'm going to come Wednesday because
Oh, all right,
we're going to
good.
jam on Wednesday.
Yes,
You're
at
the
Kelly's.
featured artist at
Yes.
Kelly's in Fort Lauderdale. There'll be a lot of people there as well. I even hear that Billy the Kid's going to show up.
And Lee Del Rey also.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah, he came out last night and support us.
That's
And,
awesome.
So
So I think it's only appropriate that we take a break and come back and you two perform a song. So
Okay.
the tough part is going to be which song that you want to
yeah, I'm
perform.
gonna let him pick that song.
He's going to let him pick.
We're going to pick something off the album.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's
So Brian, let me
Yeah,
call my
that's a good
producer
idea,
engineer.
Darrel.
We're going to take he might have gone in timeout somewhere. Hey Brian, let's take the break and set him up. Folks, stick around. We're going to have Dottie and Darrel perform for you here on the Denny Artache Show. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Tell them what it's about.
All right, we're getting ready to do one of the songs off my CD called Moonshine and Liquor. So come on, Darrell, let's do this thing. Got my liquor, got my wine, got my beer, got my moonshine, got my liquor, got my wine, got my beer, got my moonshine. Bring it, bring it, bring it to the house, for bring your moonshine and bring your liquor. Come on in, get a glass. Got my wine, got my beer. Sit on down with all of your friends. Party right here with the house party. Bring your liquor, bring your wine, bring your beer. Don't forget about your moonshine. Bring it, bring it, bring it to the house. Bring your moonshine and bring your liquor. Come on in, get a glass. Bring your liquor, bring your beer. Bring your lady, bring your food. Bring your man, don't forget about your moonshine. Bring it to the house party. I say bring it to the house party. Bring it, bring it, bring it to the house party. Bring your moonshine and bring. Can play a little solo there. Ow, sound good. I like that. Yeah.
Moonshine,
Bring your liquor, come on in. Bring a glass for all your friends. Party right here. Bring your liquor, bring your wine, bring your beer, bring your moonshine. Bring it, bring it, bring your liquor, bring your wine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bring your moonshine and bring your liquor. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, that was great. That was great. And that's
Thank
off
you.
your CD. So how
Right.
many songs are on your CD?
not
think-
that many.
I have six. I have 6 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote all 6 of those songs, by the way. Every last one of them. I wrote out
Very cool.
the lyrics.
You know, I have to say again that people just don't realize how hard it is for musicians to make a living at this
No, they
because you look at the price of everything has gone up. Hey, didn't we make more money like 20, 30 years ago?
We
It was
just talked
no
about-
problem
It
for
seems
them to
like
say,
it.
"Oh, you want $1,000 for your band? Sure, no problem." Now it's like,
Yeah, everything was cheaper back then.
It
So
was.
$1,000 went a much longer, went a good wave. $1,000 now is like $100 compared to back then, right?
Yeah.
it seems that way.
Things are more expensive now. Yeah.
But like I said, you two are on a roll. It's awesome. I'm sure you're going to record more.
Oh,
Folks,
yeah.
if you'd like to book Dottie and Darrel, what's the best number again, Dottie, for those who need to be reminded, for us senior citizens? What is the best number to reach you?
561-252-0567.
If you're in the local South Florida area, Kelly Brothers will be hosting them on Wednesday. We should have this out by tomorrow. Usually I get the breakdowns from my producer the next day. I'll try and post it. Any parting shots about what you two, are working on for the future and what the focus is?
Darrel have given me some music. I think we're working on something. Darrel, by the way, let me say this before I get off. Darrel does all my music. What I do, I listen to some things and I say, Darrel, how you think this sound? And he said, go ahead, let's try it. And he tell me what key that I should sing it in, and then I go and I write my music on my patio or in my bedroom or wherever I need to write it, and we go from there. So all the music that you hear on the Dancing Shoes is played and created by Darrel. As he also copyrighted with his name involved. So I want to give him a little shout out again.
All right.
That's how many times do we have it on the record. Dottie not only loves you, man, she appreciates you.
I do. I really
Can't
do.
do it without you.
Thank you.
Man, keep it going. I think he likes this.
Wednesday, I think they having a filming thing.
Oh, that's
so
right.
If you do have
Okay.
it, bring it. We might could.
Yeah, they're
share
doing.
it.
Yeah, they're doing the IBC.
Well, I usually keep this in the studio.
That's fine.
But
Keep-
I can certainly film, on my camera. I do a lot of videos on my iPhone. The camera's amazing.
Okay.
So we'll definitely be filming it. Will you
No,
be?
I mean, you might be able to play the interview what we're doing now. You might
Oh,
share
well,
it.
where can we play it at?
But that's what they're
Kelly
doing. They're doing something at Kelly's. They're doing
Then
the
I'll ask
IBC.
Janice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Jim Nestor, somebody gonna be doing it.
Oh, that'll
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It'll be a packed house. Again, I'm so proud and happy for you two. And I hope we can share the stage in the future.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Always remain friends.
Oh
and,
yes, always. We appreciate you, Denny. I mean, if you give me the opportunity to say this, I really mean this because I'm not a messy girl. I'm very neutral with everybody. I like people, but I love people that's good to me. I really love people that good, and you have been good to us, and I appreciate everything you did in Memphis. For my guitar friend over there, because I was really concerned about it. I was about to cry. But
We
I
both
thank you for everything, for taking care of us in Memphis. We appreciate that.
I'm like you, Dottie. I love people who love me as well.
Yeah.
And, life is too damn short to harbor grudges, be jealous,
Yeah,
not root for people. And, you love people. Yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm
a very giving person.
That's why you keep bouncing back from whatever adversity comes your way.
Yeah.
And that's why you two are a great combination. Because remember, this guy's cool.
Yes,
as a
he's cool.
cucumber, and he plays the hell out of the
And
guitar.
he's not a big talker, so
He's not.
He's
He
not.
lets his guitar playing talk.
Absolutely.
So, we're going to jam on Wednesday. Now, I know there's a couple other guys ahead of me, but
That's all
we're
right.
going to have fun. And, folks, part of this podcast, you all know, manage money for a living, but I love to have different walks of life, and these are great friends that are very talented. If you are interested in booking them, please get a hold of them. They're not going to let you down. And I'm looking for big things from both of you. And when you make it, I'll help you manage your money. How's that?
Oh yeah.
Hello.
So you don't have to do cheap gigs anymore. And
yeah.
But anyway, it's been great. Stick around for the next Denny Artache Show podcast, and it's been a pleasure, Dottie
Thank
and
you.
Darrel.
Thank you, Danny.
All
Thank
right,
you so much.
we'll see you next time.
Hello, world.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay, Brian.
Thank you.
Hey,
It's a handshake.
my pleasure. Are you kidding me? That was fun.
Thank you.
See, it was fun, right?
Yeah.